Welcome to Living Your Path. I am Cecile Ferry, a coach and astrologer. I'm here to guide you on how to live and work in alignment with your true self so you can find fulfillment and serenity. Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome to your Cosmic Catch-Up for week commencing the 5th of January. So first Cosmic Catch-Up for 2026. Let me start with wishing you all a blissful, exciting, joyful, and successful new year. I think, astrologically speaking, we have all the ingredients to deliver on all of that. So I'm very excited, and more on that later this week. I will record an episode midweek, probably Wednesday, on the astrology of 2026 to talk you through what to expect. And heads up, it is exciting. There are lots of changes and very strong but interesting energies this year. So I personally can't wait to navigate through this year. But for now, we are having a rather quiet week, but let's enjoy it because things are going to speed up when it comes to late January, but definitely late February. And then it's on. So let's enjoy. And I'm aware quite a few of you will be getting back to work maybe this week. So it's really nice that we're not dealing with strong energies right now. Actually, we have a lot of Capricorn energy. It's Capricorn season. So it's actually a pretty good week to get back to work. We might feel like getting some work done. So just two things to cover this week. The first one is Saturn is in a harmonious aspect with Uranus, in a sextile it's called. So that's been forming for a little while because they're moving slowly, but it will become exact later this week. It's currently at 1 degree apart. And so Saturn is the planet of structure and long-term goals and karma as well. And Uranus is the planet of freedom and change and breakthrough. So you might think, how do those two work well together? But they do. I think it's really nice to have that at the beginning of the year because Saturn means you got a plan, right? And so we get that really good Saturnian energy to plan. But Uranus is bringing change. It's helping us shift our thinking and look at things very differently and be more original and maybe a bit more innovative. And so we're likely to take on things that are different, maybe even forward thinking, a bit futuristic. So I think it's a really nice supportive aspect at the beginning of the year. So, and it will be there for another couple of weeks. And more specifically this week, I already spoke about it last week. We have this group of planets, it's called a stellium in Capricorn. And they're still there and they're actually getting tighter this week. So same planet, it was Venus in order, then the Sun and Mars are in Capricorn. And as I'm recording this today on Monday, Venus is actually merging with the Sun. They're together and Mars is 1 degree apart. And they all kind of continue and get closer and closer together this week. So what does this mean? It means it's a really nice time for relationships. I can say this cliche, this love is in the air because Mars is about passion, sex drive and fiery energy. And Venus is about love and relationships. So when the two are really close together, which doesn't happen very often, and the Sun is right in there, that also energizes all of it, that gives a really positive week for relationships. So if you are in one, please go out on a date, go and do something to celebrate and leverage that energy. If you're single, this may be a great time to go out, to go speed dating, to meet people, go on apps, because there is a lot of, I want to say heated energy, but it's actually quite grounded in Capricorn, but that's what I like. It's quite practical and it's about achieving goals. So at least plant the seeds this week. If you're not taking that much action, start really planning what you want to manifest in these areas of your life, as well as your finances, because Venus is also the planet of finances. And what's happening is those 3 planets are moving opposite Jupiter in Cancer. So Jupiter is also the planet of abundance. So I think with having Venus opposite it, it will be more exact on Saturday, but it will be building up. It's already quite opposite, a couple of degrees, but it will be more exact on Saturday. And so I think that is beautiful energy for abundance, for wealth, for manifesting, because Capricorn is very grounded as an energy, and it's very much about, okay, what action do I need to take? And Jupiter will send very strong energetic vibes and, luck and optimism. It's really expanding things. So you have on one end Jupiter expanding and providing this strong energetic pull. And you've got Venus, the Sun, and Mars in Capricorn that are all about really achieving success, I will say, in our relationships, in our finances. So a very, very good week in the sky, I definitely think. So enjoy it. And we also have Mercury in Capricorn as well since last week. It's just a little bit behind, but it will catch up. And so that means also our mind is aligned with that, because we're having really practical thinking, we're having mental discipline, we're very grounded. I think this is really good for work, but that would also help us think about our relationship and our finances in a very productive sense. That's what I had for this week. Really pretty quiet one. Maybe you're still recovering from the full moon in Cancer, which was pretty strong. I definitely had tears and things came up to light for me. Absolutely. So maybe same for you. But for now, let's enjoy the Capricorn season, the Capricorn energy, which is that, I won't say serious, but stern, steady. It's like, it's not about rushing. It's about really planning, being strategic, even in our relationship, so to speak, really. And there's no other planets in the way. Right now, we have this Saturn-Uranus positive aspect. So things are flowing right now. Now is a really good time, great week if you haven't done so, to start reviewing 2025, planning your year ahead. Again, you don't have to do everything right now, but this is a week of really good mental clarity and great planning skills. Really, I think I've said it enough. So I'm going to leave it here. I will be back midweek with a longer episode on the astrology of 2026. And I will tell you the offers that I have for you to work with me in 2026, so you can personalize this guidance to you. And just a short note as well, if you're not on my newsletter and you have missed my free annual yearly planner that I release each year in December, you can still get it. Go to my website at cecileferry.com. I'll also put the link in the show note. You can pop in your email and you will have access directly to the planner. It's about 25 pages long. You can print it, you can fill it in your own time. It's a really great resource to help you leverage the current Capricorn energy. All right, my friends, I'm going to wish you a nice, calm, grounded week for the start of January, and I will be back in your ears later this week. Take care, everyone. I will speak to you soon. Bye for now.